Dire team pick.
There is a Witch Doctor available, yeah, they could be, there's... I did say about the Disruptor for CDEC, but it's not that... I suppose you could use it to control the Queen of Pain, and then the Glimpse could be quite nice throughout the game as well. But CDEC may like to play it, but whether they'll go for this, we'll soon see. Now, Navi's lineup. Do you think if they get pressured by this Clockwork, if XZ, we saw him play, it was actually Clockwork in the game earlier as well, wasn't it? He was able to make quite a lot of plays with just the Clockwork finding any opportunity he can. If that happens against the Drow Ranger, and you say it's quite a nice counter, oh, and we are looking at the last picks there, Winter Wyvern from CDEC. What do you think about that? Yeah. It should do, yeah. I do like this Spirit Breaker pickup for Navi, because you've got a Drow Ranger. There's going to be a lot of pressure just to get as close as possible to Vorse, try and turn his ulti off. And then if you have Funnick being able to charge in against like the Lion and co, just trying their team away from them, they are looking at a different sort of team fight here. So we are going to be paused at the start of this game, but let us quickly go through the team. So on the radiant, we have Dendi playing that Queen of Pain, Sadiko on the Visage, Vorst on the Drow Ranger, and there will be Funnick on that Spirit Breaker with the stand-in IT on Earthshaker from... unfortunately, Artstyle isn't here for... If Navi makes it through this best of one round robin, then I believe Artstyle will be there for the main event. Well, hopefully we'll be seeing the game start shortly. Talking about the start of this game, how do you think the laning phase is going to go? Navi, until the... Well, they've got some pressure out on them. Like, yeah, you could think about the Spirit Breaker being able to rotate, see what they can catch out against CDEC. Winter Wyvern's kind of really nice against the Spirit Breaker earlier as well. You look at that Cold Embrace, just being able to kind of shut down whoever he goes for, and the charge may come out on a hero. He's able to Cold Embrace them up, save their life, and then from that he may have to think about backing off, and we are actually getting resumed. So, wasting no more time, welcome to Navi v CDEC, and we are going into this game now. So, yeah, what do you think about the laning phase here, Ryo, for both teams? Let's see how they're able to do. Currently, CDEC just rotating 4 people around through their woods. The site's already up here, so Funnick able to just walk in and get that ward out, down bot. We see XC go in, get a sentry down as well as his observer, and then just back all the way around. So it looks like Dendi will be grabbing the bot bounty rune. We've got It's up top on the Earthshaker, just watching CDEC and Co secure this top rune. sc2 down bot, XZ going into him. sc2 actually has to use his spell. He's taken quite a lot of damage there. Gotta be careful. Grave Chill's already been used, so he's now lost that movement speed, and it's gonna be First Blood. He did like go near enough under the tower there, and as he walked out, the Clockwork just saw him, able to get that battery assault off. Yeah. That no, if it's the extra gold not shown on the fight recap, that's what you are looking at. Yeah, it's 395 gold. But yeah, that will allow him to get his boots. So First Blood going the way of CDEC. sc2 just a little bit too far out there, and looking at the rotation, Havorst knows that the Clockwork now has boots. There's going to be the Arctic Burn, and now Havorst in trouble down bot. He is taking so much damage, and he will go down as well. CDEC now 2-0 advantage. 4-minute 1 into the game, and now Clockwork is had a very, very nice start. I think that's safe to say. Oh, yeah. Shiki just getting focused down here. Dendi and Code just auto-attacking down. It will get a punch off, and Dendi will secure that kill. So, a rotation which allows them to get a kill back on the board there. We've got Funnick grabbing some XP fairly safely up here top. Garda will just be walking into him. Funnick does have that bash available. It's just whether he can get that 17% goodness off. Garda, there's a bash. That's your first bash from Funnick. Does have charge, was stunned there. There's just Fisher from it. And that's another bash there from Funnick, which get a kill. He is having such a great time at the moment. 3 kills already. So the Drow Visage, they've both died. Well, sc2's died twice already. Havorst did die once when sc2 was still coming back to the lane. Q just got on that bounty rune down bot. We'll get that off. And that's now an invisibility for the Earthshaker. And it will be rotating around. Going to be seeing if he can get Shiki again. This is going to be a potential for the Fisher block. He's just waiting. Fisher blocks off again. Viper get all attacked down. There's going to be the body block from the Earthshaker. And this is going to be another kill going their way. No, there's going to be the Salve. Dendi now has to blink forward and commit for it. Gets the kill off. And no, he's alright. Now has another bottle charge, but where was another kill? So Visage again dies. He did come up top. Gyrocopter went incredibly low. Unfortunately, not able to get it. Funnick did take quite a lot of harass in the meantime, but down bot, we see XZ go for another kill. Havorst running around the tower, but he's got absolutely no help. Goes to eat his way through the tree line, but he goes down. That is now 4 kills for XZ in 3 minutes. There's it's pretty damn nasty game for Havorst, because what does he do? He was like running around the tower trying to juke his way to the tree line, but they can just dive through. There's the Arctic Burn there from Q as well. It's really, really difficult. They would need the TP in from the Earthshaker, but we see Earthshaker just rotating back towards middle. There's going to be the Spirit Breaker charge through as well. Dendi goes through with the Scream as well as the Blink. Funnick does commit with that charge, does have his splash available. Q now turns up. There's the Split Bust focusing down Dendi. That's the auto attacks there. Shiki will go down. Funnick needs to get further back. There's no Arctic Burn. He's using that mana. Garda wants to run him down. A charge available from Funnick now, so he could leave. Nice Fisher, which will buy them the extra time. But XC, again, could be potentially get another kill. But no, we'll just back out. Okay. So 4-minute rune will be spawning there. So he doesn't get a kill, but he was heading for that rune anyway, which he now just tops up his bottle with. So, sorry, what were you saying there, though? You were talking about who can snowball harder. Yeah, there's been a lot of pressure on killing the mid laner of CDEC by Na'Vi, but they haven't really been saving Havorst at the moment. Although he is getting some last hits now, still behind XE, as well as XE having those extra kills. Rotation from Garda towards bottom. Funnick currently just walking through the jungle, and whilst this happens, aggressive up top is just getting some space, getting some last hits, and getting the levels as well. Well, Funnick's still standing around the middle. Could be waiting, see if there's an opportunity to go for it. There is Scarda and Q just walking through the jungle together towards mid, but Funnick will be there to spot out the gank before Dendi would get caught here. Unless he moves around just at this moment. So they have spotted him out. Funnick is available to go in for the charge. There's the TP rotations. Now Garda getting focused up, gets the stun before Funnick can catch him. Fisher will connect onto him. Cold Embrace will buy him in a bit of extra time, but Funnick available to go through. That's the bash, which will finish off the kill. Yeah. XC has to... Oh, bash back, and that's the Cold Embrace. Another bash! Funnick just... bashing him off the face of the map, as well as the slow from Visage, just able to guarantee that Clockwork isn't getting anywhere there. And that's some spree gold. We're looking at 403 gold going the way of the Visage. Oh, now there's a haste rune onto Earthshaker coming around here. This is going to be a splinter blast from the Winter Wyverns. The Gust will be slowing the Gyro back, and that's going to be a kill there. Funnick now charged in, goes for Q, gets a kill. Well, actually, not quite yet, but that's going to be the Cold Embrace, buying him some time. Unfortunately, XC cannot help him. Gets another splinter blast off before he dies. So that Gust from Horse just pushed the Gyro back, so his Rocket Barrage wasn't able to... get that damage off onto him, and he's not quite level 6 as well. Look how close he was. The cooldown may not have been enough to save them, but it would have done a little bit more damage before they all go down. But rotations down here, yeah. Horse needs to be running away. Unfortunately, he's getting slowed up. The Arctic Burn, he gets caught up again. That was the level 6 on the clock. The hookshot was there, and unfortunately not able to catch him. But smoke ganks all around. Shiki getting charged forward. Dendi goes for this. That's the TP rotations. Viper Strike onto Funnick, trying to focus him up. Dendi needs to try and run away. Unfortunately, stunned by the Lion. Now Sadiko getting run down by Aggressive as well. Could go for this tower dive. Wants to just try and focus him up, and Sadiko doesn't quite have the slow available for 4 seconds. Aggressive hit with the Fisher. They tried to turn the kill on, but Splinter Blast there from Q, able to save his life, and they will be able to back out there. So Dendi will die in that exchange. It was a gank that started from Na'Vi with a smoke. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get that off in time. Q on the side. There's a Fisher available, but they won't be able to cut him off. Saniko pretty low here under the tower, just trying to grab the XP he can. Nice ward there from Navid. Will just spot this out. No TP available from Havors though, so he's actually got no way out here. He was pretty far. And I was saying about the ward giving the evasion, but yeah, we dead. Havors just stands his ground, will get the Gust off, which doesn't really help him out much, but he goes down, and there's now going to be some pressure onto this tower top. See if they can find anything for it. Garda gets fished, but there's a TP rotation again. CDEC just being able to have that buddy system in case there's any more fights going for it, but again, Horse dies. 4 deaths onto him now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dendi is available to go for another kill top, but yeah, as you say, XC will miss the hookshot, will be just hitting onto a creep wave, but he can just back out now. So the charge on from Funnick will just be spotting him. 10-minute rune coming up shortly, and Aggressive is just working through their jungle, building towards those drums, and Funnick will cancel that charge there. I thought that Dendi might have been looking to make a play there as top, as he does have his ultimate available, and there was the two of them, the 2 supports. And speaking of making a play, that's your kill on Q. Does commit his ultimate for the Winter Wyvern, but it's a kill into some damage onto this tier 1. They're finding what they can. Oh, XC. That is the cogs, which will push Funny back twice. Actually drains all his mana, so he is able to get away. XC there with the cogs placements, just fine, able to stand his ground, and there's now going to be invisibility popped onto him. Hookshot available in 10 seconds. So, no. They checked his mana pool, see there's no TP, there's just, okay, well, the Spirit Breaker's on the cliff for now. But XE grabs some levels as he can. Vorst will eat his friend out of the tree lines, so Phonic is now released from his cliff prison. Hey, nice.
Denied.
Yeah, true. Obviously, still, when the aura's on, it's quite nice, but as you said, there's so much more downtime than there used to be. Smoke currently up from Aggressive and Garda going through their jungle. They could be walking into each other, but they will be going towards mid, so the birds won't be here yet. And it looks like Dendi could be in trouble. Going to get caught here by Garda if he comes out a little bit more. That's going to be the Hex. Dendi now getting caught by the stun as well. He's in the cooldown range. Will go down. The birds are trying to focus up that Lion. Unfortunately, not quite enough damage. Gyro will get stunned by both the Familiars as well as the Fisher, but not able to really go for any more there. And Viper's going towards that mech. Oh, that's going to be one bird down. Aggressive nearly dies in the Soul Consumption. Heal from Q there. Vibe Strike on Sadiko. The Splitter Blast won't be enough to hit him. Just a little bit out of range there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Good ammo.
Should it maybe be a case of like, okay, well, bringing these Familiars to a fight, it's kind of dangerous, as you said, against the Gyrocopter, so maybe just use the birds for split push? You throw the aura onto them, they can still do a lot just in the lanes by themselves. Oh, up top. Ow. That's a dead Spirit Breaker, but the Finger used for it, so obviously you use Finger, you're going to expect to kill. Mech out onto Viper, so they can kind of gather and go for these team fights more. Winter Wyvern does have that Winter's Curse,
Radiant's bottom tower
and this could be kind of nasty from now. XE is waiting mid, does have the hook shot available, just going to be seeing if there's an opportunity there. Obviously, got to be careful as well. Horvorst currently has his 2 Wraith Bands, giving him that extra agility, just buffing him up overall. Phonic will arrive down bottom, charge on cooldown for 10 more seconds, and they are currently gathering here mid. So Garda waiting behind, XE is here, there's your smoke being popped, so 3 of them smoked up, again going for rotations, and Horvorst could be the person to take this up. Gotta be careful, they know that he's got sight. There's your hook shot. XE will catch him. Horse gets the gust out, buys him a little bit of time, waiting for the TP the rotations in from Phonic. There's gonna be the charge. Unfortunately, Horse goes down before that could be changed. Winter's Curse is available if they want to throw this out. Phonic still staying alive. XE managed to get stunned up by those Familiars, and now Phonic's already used his ultimate. No charge for 3 seconds. They do use the Winter Wyvern ultimate onto Dendi. He's still standing, plenty of HP onto him. There's your Echo Slam from Shaker. Dendi's still alive, and they get a kill onto the Lion. In the meantime, the Fisher will hit onto the Viper. Unfortunately, they lose for a Lion. Yeah, the Echo Slam seemed like it was more to try and save Dendi rather than... Yeah. Which is fair enough. They did get away with Dendi, but they are trying to build up that Aghanim's onto him. And when he gets this out, he can obviously... The uptime on that ultimate will really help them from having more and more. Phonic currently charging towards bottom. We'll be looking at cancelling that, because that would be a little bit dangerous to go into this. So people talk about the nerfs to Winter Wyvern's ultimate, but still you use that on a core, and it could be nice just for the like sort of guaranteed lockdown through BKB, rather than using it as a kind of I win the team fight spell, where it was just you could wipe a whole team and that one hero that was caught out would get killed as well. Oh, cooldown just used middle. Just trying to buy them some time for this tower mid, and that's now the blade mail onto Clockwork. Yeah, so as you said, yeah, Dendi just get locked down by that, and Q now D-ward in there, utilizing Arctic Burn. What items do you want to see Horse get? Because he has died 5 times. It's the risk you take when you get the Drow Ranger up, because their heroes can just try and focus you down more and more. Gyrocopter will be taking this Ancient Stack whilst this happens, and getting healed up by the Winter Wyvern, so he doesn't have to worry too much there. XC gets a catch off here, but and now that's going to be the Earthshaker, unable to get that fish off, unfortunately, because of that battery assault. Q wants to keep going. Arctic Burn not able to hit onto, but CDEC will get hit by that Splinter Blast. Dendi locked into place by that Winter Wyvern's ultimate. That's going to be the finger as well from the Lion, getting another kill there. Cooldown won't hit onto many people, but that's going to be CDEC getting focused into this fight. XE kept alive by that Cold Embrace. That's an ultra kill from Aggressive. We talk about how much Gyro could deliver in a fight. He's just showing it right now. Flat cannon cooldown, and they are just balling away from this.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but as you said, they haven't taken a tower yet, and this is not having a tower with the Drow Visage lineup. They haven't got the key items. There's already the mech, as you said, on the Viper, and it's going to be hard for them to try and get back into this game for Na'Vi. But a couple of good team fights, they could potentially get something going their way. Yeah, Gyro's getting more items. Even when he's got that all there, a hook shot will hit onto the creeps. Funnick able to just back out. The Fisher will be there just to stun up XC as well. Blameo just popped as he's heading back to the tower. But Drow Visage, they get the medallion up. They are going for Roshan, so that's going to be something, at least if they get this Aegis. The Flare will scam out. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was just going to go over the pit there, but there's the pings coming out, so they can't finish this off. Cooldown will be thrown into Roshan pit, and Vorst gets the gust off. Clockwork running at him. That's only the level 1 Frost Arrow, but he's going to continue to run. No hookshot for 40 seconds. There's the stun from Funnick. Charges through, hits onto Garda. Now needs to be running back, but unfortunately he's getting focused down now. Winter Wyvern's ultimate onto Vorst focuses him. It started with him trying to go Roshan. Nice Fisher will block them off from coming in. Unfortunately, too late. They've already got the kill. Now Gyrocopter running down the Earthshaker. And that fight did not go their way. Dendi's still bot, trying to get a bit of pressure on his tower. Nearly has his Aghanims, which they need some item up now. But that is going to be a Roshan delivered to CDEC. Went to about a quarter health from the Drow Visage. And the Familiar's still flying around here. Could try and go for an Aegis deny. But it doesn't look like that would be possible. Could go try and finish off Roche as well. Gets the stun off. That's going to be a deny. Oh, wow. Okay, that was pretty nice. So, I I believe it was the bird stun as Roshan finished. Yeah, one bird goes to the stun. Really nice play there from sc2, able to get that Roshan. No, they didn't get the kill. That would have been very nice. If they were able to take the kill as well as the Aegis denied there, that would have been absolutely insane. But hey, Aegis denied, that's pretty nice. Considering, or like, obviously how the fight went. Oh, and yeah, Funnick will just get blown up straight away there. XC mech'd up, ready to go back in. Hookshot's already been used. Shiki just walking into a Vorst, and they just catch him in the tree line. Yeah, he is just flattened there. Aggressive, able to just grab this tower down. Going for some more push. And he is 917, 109 last hits, top of the net worth. This is really hard for them.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Dendi takes a fair bit of damage from the gyrocopter there. Rocket is only level 1. Has got some TP rotations. I believe that's going to be the... Whack and damn. You've got to be really careful. It's like, okay, so how do you play around this if you're sneakers? Like, you've got to either wait out for those flat cannon shots to come in, keep the birds out, try and go for split push and just not go for it. But they need the damage which the birds provide. It's the risk that, I suppose it's the risk they take when they go into a Drow Visage against a gyrocopter. Dendi does have his Agnons out now, I was saying at the start of that sort of engagement, but he's just waiting.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
No, sorry. Funnick could get hit by the clockwork hit. Does a hookshot available? Hookshot comes out. Lion with the blink, able to blink in and hex as well. And that's another kill. The Fisher was there. Unfortunately, by this point, Funnick's already dead. So, Dendi at the back lines, taking the creeps out, trying to buy them some time, slow down the push where they can. TP down from Winter Wyvern onto this bot lane, so Q just standing around, does have his ultimate available, but they are going to be pushing this in. The bird's still on cooldown for 60 seconds. That is Drow just getting focused there. There's the TP in from Gyrocopter, going to focus him down, cooldowns there. Havorst, again, going to be going down, just walking away. They wanted to try and go for both. Unfortunately, sc2 just goes to the TP, so at least they get one person away, but this Drow, Havorst, 9 deaths now. Yeah, check out the... God, and nearly able to catch out Dendi there. The rest of his team is a little bit further back. He doesn't have the finger available, so obviously may not have wanted to go for that. But I was just saying, take a look at the difference in net worth as well. 15k gold going the way of CDEC at the moment. It's a pretty clear picture of what's happening at the moment.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dendi hit by the Viper Strike, able to just wall back some more sneakers there. The birds will go in for the stun. Nice stun from Garda. Will blink in, but he will die for it. There's the hookshot. Catches Havorst in the cogs again. He will go down. Gyrocopter delivering so much damage with the cooldown and the flat cannon. Crazy. The birds are still alive this time, but it really doesn't matter. It's going to be a tier 2. Pressure onto high ground. Winter Wyvern can just heal up anyone as well. This is really, really hard for them to take these fights up for an Na'Vi. Yeah, you...
Don't mind if I do.
So another tier 2 goes down. There's just the tier 2 bot for Na'Vi still standing. Roshan up in 3 minutes and 5 seconds there. Gyrocopter building towards his next item. Does have a Ultimate Orb at the moment. Sitting at 1.8k health. The other thing to point out, it's really hard for them to burst down the gyro now. At 1.8k health, he's delivering so much AoE damage. Like, what do you do? Like, okay, Dendi does have his Aghanims, which we saw. That's the full Scatty out onto aggressive. I talk about being tanky. That's now 2.4k gold. Sorry, health, not gold, onto him. Dang. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't want to undersell his value. Oh, Dendi, there's the blinking Hex finger. Dendi goes down. XZ hookshots in. Just, hey guys, what I miss? Yeah. Cheeky. Gets hit by the Fisher. The bird stuns well to buy him some time. Shaker wants to walk in. Can't get it off. There's the hook shot. Catches onto Phonic. Will throw out the Echo Slam as he goes down there. Unfortunately, they go for a kill. That stun not able to. I just saw the tail end of that TP. And this is what I said about the last tier 2 for Na'Vi. This tier 2 is going.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They're trying to find something. Anyway, Horse just pushing up, trying to take their jungle, but the birds even getting punched up by the Clockwork now. He's just like, get out of here, slapping the birds every time they come close. Solar Crest is up onto CDEC, and CDEC caught with a hook shot from downtown. XZ able to fly in, grab that kill, and this is now looking at Iraq's 26 minutes, 30 seconds into this game. Tier 3s are falling. And there is currently a pause of the disc. There is a GG there. So, Na'Vi. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has
So they will call the game there. So CDEC take that game versus Na'Vi. What's your final thoughts on that, Ray?